Alright my peeps, it is now time for yet again another Extreme Rules 2013 prediction game video. This one is for the pre-show match. It's going to be The Miz facing off against Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one matchup. And as far as this match goes, really it just came out of nowhere. It's not a feud. The Miz hasn't been feuding with Cody Rhodes for... I don't think The Miz has ever feuded with Cody Rhodes, so it's just I guess a one-off match, and I'm guessing Cody Rhodes is now back to being a singles competitor. I haven't seen him team up with Damien Sandow as much. Damien Sandow has been in singles matches. Cody Rhodes has also been in singles matches, so I guess Team Rhodes Scholars is no more, or isn't as prominent, or as they're not an official tag team, I guess, anymore. Especially if the Shield, end up winning the tag team titles, then I think there's not much need for a Team Rhodes Scholars, since you've got the Shield as the heel tag team champions, and heel tag team champions defending the titles against heel tag teams doesn't make too much sense. You don't really see that. So yeah, I guess Cody's now back to being a singles competitor. So, the only way I could see Cody Rhodes winning this matchup is if they have they want to push Cody Rhodes. It'd be a surprise victory, and it'd be a good way to start a push for Cody Rhodes. But the thing is, you push Cody Rhodes, and then what? Currently, the World Heavyweight Champion is a heel in Dolph Ziggler, so even if you push Cody, you can't really challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship anytime soon, really, unless they decide to do a heel versus heel match. But then again, a push doesn't necessarily mean a push to the World Heavyweight Championship. It could just mean a push for the United States Championship or something like that. Actually, it doesn't even need to be for a championship. So, disregard what I just said. So, yeah, pretty much, my prediction for this match, I'm going to go with The Miz, and I think this is, the majority of the people are going to also go with The Miz, for the simple fact that he just returned from filming a movie, and the last we saw of The Miz before he returned, he was defending the the Intercontinental Championship against Wade Barrett, which Wade Barrett beat him for. But the night before that, The Miz had beaten Wade Barrett for the championship. So the question, I'm asking right now is Wade Barrett, did they give Wade Barrett the championship just because The Miz is going to be busy filming the film or whatever? Or do they actually, want Wade Barrett as champion, and maybe The Miz is going to move on to something else? I guess we'll have to wait and see when it comes time for the IC championship match between Wade Barrett and The Miz. I definitely think he is going to get that rematch, because on Raw, when he faced off against Heath Slater, I believe, you have Wade Barrett there in the corner. They showed a snippet of the WWE app or whatever video where Wade Barrett is actually talking about The Miz and his matchup. And as long as that matchup is planned and he's going for that IC championship, I don't think he's going to, lose this matchup or lose a match going into that matchup, unless it's by, Wade Barrett distracting The Miz or something like that. And it'll be interesting to see if The Miz, before returning, it wasn't that he wasn't absent for that long, but before returning, his win-loss record really wasn't that good. He had just recently turned face, but yet he lost matches left and right. He got opportunities for the United States Championship, lost that. Opportunities for the IC Championship too, I think, and he lost that. He lost a bunch of big matches, and I'm wondering if it's going to change now that he's returned. But even if he doesn't, change, that doesn't change, I do still think he's going to beat Cody Rhodes this Sunday. I firmly believe that, and I just think it's just a pre-show match. It should be a good match. Not all pre-shows are going to be championship matches. Although if it was a championship match for the IC Championship, I could actually see The Miz winning that, since the last time he was in a championship match on a pre-show, he actually won it, and that was the WrestleMania pre-show against Wade Barrett. So, yeah, when it comes time for that IC Championship match, I also wonder if it's going to be on the pre-show or if it's going to be on the actual card. But anyways, The Miz locks on the figure 4 onto Cody Rhodes, and Cody's about to tap out right here. And speaking of The Miz in this video game, I was actually gonna use a created character for this simulation, but you know, I've looked at all the Miz created characters, or most of them, most of the top ones on community creations, and I feel they all have something off when it comes to the face. The face looks off, and even the physique looks off. So I just stick with the regular Miz character in the video game, despite, you know, the hair not being the same. The face, that's accurate at least. As far as Daniel Bryan though, Wade Barrett, Jack Swagger, I've got created characters, downloaded created characters for all of those. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the detailed prediction. I'm sticking with The Miz picking up the victory here, and I also wouldn't be surprised if Wade Barrett ends up being on commentary during the matchup to scout The Miz. So anyways, that is pretty much it for my detailed prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, as always, can feed me more likes. With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.